mind control, super strength, energy blast, super intelligence, and the ability to adapt to anything. What? I know, these are just some of the superpowers and soul gifts that start developing for you and your family when you say yes to becoming the resilient parent. Now I know some of these gifts sound like they're superpowers and they're just labeled as superpowers, and you're right, because they are. You know, resilience is your family's ultimate superpower. And this is why I'm so excited to give you access to these advanced tools, skills, and processes so that you can not only become your own superheroes, but also rewire and upgrade your electromagnetic field and your family's electromagnetic fields so that you can permanently transmute and live the life of your dreams, live the life of having that thriving, resilient, happy family. Unfortunately though, thriving families don't just happen. The problem is that as adults, if we were never taught the essential resilience and coping skills, if our parents were never taught those skills and they didn't know how to pass those essential skills down, and if we were never taught these skills at school because they definitely weren't in the curriculum, how are we supposed to thrive ourselves? But also, how are we supposed to teach our kids these skills? So I know that it's completely not your fault at all, and that's exactly why I've created the Resilient Parent Upskill program for you. Now, if you don't want to live your dream life or an extraordinary life, if you're not 100% committed to your family's growth, and if you're also not prepared to shift rapidly and also be inspired by your big dreams and willing to take that aligned action. If you're not willing to take aligned action, then tune out now. I advise you to tune out, because the Resilient Parent Immersion is definitely not for you. Now, who it is for though is parents who really know the true value of investing in themselves and their families. And the whole philosophy of this immersion is for you to personally, upskill and learn the skills and tools for yourself, and then so that you can implement that at home with your family. It's a win-win, right? Now, if that does sound like you, then please stay tuned, because I really want to share with you, some things that most people actually don't know. So here's the thing, right? We all have anywhere between 65 to 80,000 thoughts a day. That's crazy, right? There's so many, and out of those 80,000 thoughts, 80% of them are negative, and 95% of those are exactly the same repetitive thoughts that we had the day before. So what's the problem with that? The major problem is that, most people are completely unaware that their subconscious mind is actually in control. And it's in control of about 95 to 98%. And our conscious mind is only in control of about 2 to 5%. And the big thing with that is that we operate 95 to 99% of our daily lives from our subconscious programs. It's responsible for things like our desires, our decision making, our unconscious beliefs and behaviors, and there may be invisible unconscious programming that's actually what's stopping you and sabotaging you. Now, the good news is that we can actually rewire and upgrade our subconscious mind. You can permanently shut down those old pathways and self-sabotaging unconscious habit loops that might be stopping you from manifesting your dreams and shifting into that reality faster. So you can think of your brains just like a computer, right? A computer operating system, where our conscious mind is like the programmer and our unconscious mind is like the software and hardware storage system that stores all of your previous life experiences, all of your beliefs, your memories, your skills, like every situation you've been in the past, and literally every image that you've ever seen is stored in your hard drive, in that subconscious mind. It's pretty amazing. And occasionally though, just like a computer, it needs an upgrade. You need to empty out the trash bin, you scan for software bugs and glitches, and delete that old programming and upgrade into new software and get rid of that programming that's not serving you anymore. Now, you're probably still thinking, how are we going to rewire and upgrade our subconscious mind so that we can create a thriving, resilient, happy family? Well, the only way to do that, the only way to change our lives is to change our energy. And the only way to change our energy is to change our electromagnetic field through shifting our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. So our thoughts create this chemical reaction in our brain, and then this triggers you to have a linked feeling and emotion attached to that. And then this ends up influencing your actions. So how you think, how you feel and act produces this biochemical reaction, which then creates your state of being in your body, right? And that sounds complicated, I know, but let me break it down for you. In this image, you can actually see that your invisible thoughts that come from your mind, they have an electric charge. And your feelings and your actions, they have a magnetic charge. Now, the combination of your thoughts, feelings, and actions are actually what makes up your electromagnetic field. And this is that invisible energy field that you are not only putting out to the world, but also receiving back. And, this is all impacted by your core beliefs that, yeah, you're right, it's controlled in your subconscious mind. So you can think of your thoughts just like, 1,000 different TV channels on, your favorite TV shows on Foxtel or Netflix, right? They're just vibrational waves. So when you see, Miley Cyrus swinging off the wrecking ball at the Golden Globes, or Donald Trump dressed up as an Oompa Loompa over the other side of the world, you're actually seeing these patterns of vibrational light waves, and these are exactly the same thing as your thoughts. They're exactly the same. So your thoughts are just vibrational energy waves that they intersect and influence, but then impact your world around you. So I want you to just imagine for a moment that you're the star of your favorite TV series. You're the main character and your family are the other characters in your blockbuster series. You can call it This Is Your Life. I want to ask you, do you want to be the superhero or do you want to be the villain? What outcome do you want? What's the plot? What's going to happen in your series? What's the series about? Is it tragedy or triumph? Is it extraordinary or mundane? Is it a love story? I urge you, don't just wait for another character to show up as the superhero and come and save you. Take back control and become your own superheroes and teach your family how to become their own superheroes too. So maybe you've been thinking about working with me, or maybe you've been thinking about what that might look like, or maybe you're just meeting me for the first time today. If so, hi, nice to meet you. But either way, if you're curious to know more about the journey of how to become the resilient parent, then the Resilient Parent is a upskill program where you will be in the container with me for 3 months. So 3 months of integration and 3 months of mastery, where we really dive deep into blending the latest science, the latest psychology, and advanced educational tools and techniques with high vibe tools so that you and your family can experience rapid shifts and transformations right at your core. Now, the reason that the immersion is 3 months is because we know that it takes 66 days to create a new blueprint identity. And this provides time for you to integrate and also receive support so that you can really permanently shut down those old pathways or self-sabotaging behaviors, those unconscious habit loops that are potentially stopping you from manifesting and living your dream reality. Now, what this does look like in reality is that once a fortnight, we'll be getting on a live training. And it's like a mini workshop. It's like a mini online workshop where we'll work on things like reprogramming your subconscious mind, with the latest proven mindset tools. And we will start implementing high vibe tools to amplify and recode your family's electromagnetic field so that you can all become magnets to your soul desires. Now, we'll also work on breaking through any illusions or fears or limiting beliefs that might be holding you back so that you can rapidly shift into those realities. We'll also work on dissolving any emotional blockages that might be coming up, any addictions or self-sabotaging, unconscious sort of programmings that are happening in the background so you can transmute and live your deepest desires and get out of that metaphysical world of thought and into that physical reality. Now, the in-between weeks, we'll be working on proven tools to implement and really support that rapid shift and transformation. Now, once you've mastered these skills yourself, then it's time to start implementing these tools with your family as you see fit. So if you're ready to take this journey with me, I'm super excited. So let's have a chat. I'd love to chat with you personally and see if this program is right for you. So please click the link below and book a time that suits you best. And I'm looking forward to speaking to you soon.